myth of Medusa has become a symbol of female power and rage, transforming a figure of mythological horror into a feminist icon of resilience and anger against injustice and misogyny. According to the Medusa myth, before turning into the famous monster, Medusa was beautiful. She was an attractive young woman, but to her bad luck, she was attractive enough to become Poseidon's object of desire. Here's the thing, he's already married. He's married to Athena, and she had to avenge the desecration of her house. However, Poseidon was immortal and older than her, so Athena turned her wrath on Medusa. Consequently, Athena turned Medusa from a beautiful maiden into a hideous beast, unable to stare someone in the eye without turning them into stone. That hair, that once attracted compliments, the source of her beauty, turned into venomous snakes. Medusa had become a gorgon. In Greek mythology, many people hunted Medusa for her head, which was considered a powerful prize, but no one wanted to find her to return her head. The myth describes Medusa as a monster with a gaze that could turn anyone into stone, making her a feared target. When the hero Perseus was tasked to bringing Medusa's head to the king of Seriphos, Polydectes, Athena gladly offered her help. In the end, Perseus successfully slayed Medusa, but was he really the one who killed her? If we examine the myth closely, we will realize that Athena was the true mastermind. She is the only one who knew where Medusa was located because she had placed her there. Now, when Perseus took Medusa's head, something insane happened. When he cut that head off, two children sprang from the opening. Obviously, the offspring of Poseidon, there were Chrysaor and Pegasus. Chrysaor became the father of a three-headed or three-bodied giant, Geryon, mainly known for his fight with Hercules. I don't know if you've seen the movie Hercules. Pegasus was a winged horse and one of the most famous mythological beings. So, why did Gorgon Medusa give birth to a horse? Probably because Poseidon was the god of horses. Athena, the goddess symbolizing male chastity and virtue within the deeply patriarchal Greek society, had finally exterminated the threat of the dangerous Medusa, a symbol of the power of the natural and feminine. Medusa didn't do much to deserve such a fate. If she was defiled by Poseidon in Athena's temple, she had no choice. If she had chosen to mate with the god in Athena's house, she would have been punished enough by becoming a hideous beast that would live in the remainder of its life in the middle of nowhere. But even after death, Medusa would be shown no mercy and no dignity. Her head would be dragged from one corner of the known world to the other, only to end up being worn by one of the gods who had caused her suffering. So I have some questions to ask. And how does Medusa's transformation into a monster mirror the way women who resist, speak out, or show anger, how they're vilified in modern culture? Another question, why would Athena, a female deity, curse Medusa instead of protecting her? And how does this reflect the way women sometimes turn against one another out of jealousy or competition rather than uniting in solidarity for greater strength?